Vengeance, 2009.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. All cards on the table here. The only reason I watched this movie is because I thought the DVD cover looked kind of cool.
My thoughts.
I made a mistake. Okay, so let me try to break this down to you, okay? So the main actor is a French actor. This movie is a Chinese production, but for whatever reason, they also speak English in the film. Now, some foreign markets like to do this to make the movie as widely marketable as possible. The problem with this, in my opinion, is that the film loses a lot of focus. For example, this grandfather who we're following is trying to find the murderers of his grandchildren. So he hires three hitmen to accompany him on his journey of revenge. They go to the home of where his grandchildren were slain, and this grandfather decides to make food for the hitmen in the house where, his grandchildren passed away. And they're like making jokes as they're eating dinner, and they're like doing a weird competition of who can disassemble a weapon faster. It was super strange. So 30 minutes into the movie, I was like, okay, I just saw this dinner scene. This movie doesn't make sense to me. We literally spent 30 minutes just hiring the three hitmen. So this I can already tell this is not going to be a good time for me. So I decide to read the back of the DVD box, and it convinced me to give it an extra 30 minutes. It talks about the fact that this director is like the new John Woo in his shootout scenes. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. Let me at least watch the first shootout scene. And luckily that does happen within the first hour. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Look, it's nice that you have beautiful frames. There is nothing wrong with having beautiful frames. But when that takes precedent over good storytelling, you lost me. When it comes to great movies, everything should lend itself to each other. There should be great acting, not because the actor is great, but because the dialogue is really good. The actor's performance should feel emotional and beautiful, but it's not just the actor's performance, it's the composer's score as well. And this is how films work. Everything should mend together to feel like, whoa, this is one cohesive vision. And Vengeance doesn't feel like that. It feels like three different cultures trying to make a film, trying to make a marketable film.
Rating.
I give Vengeance of 1 out of 10. I cannot recommend it. And I stopped watching it after an hour.